Welcome to week one. I am Professor Dusenberry. I am your instructor in this course, and I would like to go over week one, module one of all the expectations and so forth for this course, which is observation and assessment of early learning and development. So this is the screen that you will see. This is your home page. You want to click under modules. That is where all your information will be housed for each module for each week. Okay. It will show you welcome to Canvas. It gives you some course information. Of course, this is the welcome letter that I had already sent you in regards to your purchasing of your textbook and MindTap. Very, very important that you purchase MindTap along with the textbook as a package bundle. If you do not have MindTap, you will not pass this course. MindTap houses your videos that you're going to want to watch, your quizzes that you need to take, your midterm, and your final. So if you don't have MindTap, you will not be able to access any of that. Now, MindTap does have a first 7-day free trial, so you can kind of test it out, but you must purchase it in order for whatever grades that you've already taken during that free trial period to transfer over to your Canvas account. You must purchase it before it expires, okay? So very important. Also, make sure you spend some time on the course syllabus. It's going to give you an outline. I also try to make sure that you are aware of what's going on. Every Saturday morning, I will get up and I will send you an email very early in the morning, so you will have it for that next week, telling you exactly what I'm looking for, let you know how grades are going and so forth, and basically just checking in with you. So again, you want to go over your course syllabus, contact information at the end of each module, and I'm going to just go down quickly to show you. At the end of each module, the last button, the last thing is question for the professor. You can always just click that and it goes automatically to my email. But if you want and that's wonderful because when you utilize that button, it tells me what course you're in and so forth. So I know who I'm speaking with now. You can send it directly to my email, and in that under instructor information, I will show you under instructor contact, it actually does give you my email address right here. But remember, you're going to have to indicate what section this course is and what school, because I teach at several schools. So again, that question for the professor is just an easier way to get a hold of me. Okay, so going on to, I'll start here too, student MindTap resources. So here's some information on how to register and log in to MindTap. Again, that is where all your quizzes, midterm, final, and videos are going to be located, so you need to purchase this. You can purchase it at a bookstore. You want to make sure that you purchase the textbook and the MindTap, okay? So here's Module 1. We're finally here at Module 1. Under Module 1, I break it down for you. I have instructions, PowerPoints, discussion boards, and underneath you'll see the due dates, assignments, some videos, quizzes, professional resources if I have any for that week, as well as question for the professor, okay? So you're going to want to always start off by clicking on Module 1 instructions. You will always find my video embedded within the instructions. You will always find after reading whatever chapter we're on that week, I normally have 4 to 5 things I really want you to look for and be able to answer at the end of your reading. So make sure you check these out. For chapter 1, you're going to be able to name at least 10 reasons why teachers should observe students. You'll be able to identify why it's important to write down, actually document observations. You'll be able to discuss why it's useful to use different methods to observe and what role we play as an observer. You'll be able to justify using portfolios as an authentic assessment strategy for documenting young children's development, and also describe how this book, our textbook, will help you develop a comprehensive portfolio. SLOs, we have 3 in this course. Each week, whatever ones we're covering, I'll make sure to indicate them. So in week 1, there are 2 that we are going to be talking about or actually utilizing. And then to be successful within this module, you will need to review the video. You'll be also always keep on top of the syllabus. They have very important dates and assignments indicated within the syllabus. But again, every single introduction For the instructions, we'll have everything that's due that week, as well as the email that I send you Saturday prior to that week. So you always will be apprised of what's going on, what is due, and so forth. Okay, so in week one, you're going to want to read chapter one. And again, go through these up here, the learning opportunities. You want to review the videos that I have embedded for you as well as the PowerPoint. You'll want to take your quiz by Friday the 12th. 11:59 is the cutoff. It actually will close at 11:59 and the quiz is worth 10 points. Now something to note, every single Friday for the next 16 weeks, your quiz will be due. Okay, so Fridays, they're a very important date. Discussion boards. Now, you normally have 1 to 2 discussion boards, but this week we have 2. Creating community and observing children. I'm going to go to that a little more in depth, but I want you to know it's very important that the original threads are due Wednesday. Wednesday, the original thread is due, and your 2 peer posts are due by Friday. Okay, so far we have Friday quizzes, and then we have the original threads due by every Wednesday, and those original threads must be 100 words or more. Once I click on this, I'll go into detail for you a little more. You're just going to be answering the questions that I ask of you, but your answers must be put in by Wednesday. So then everyone else will have a chance to look at them and be able to respond to you by Friday, right? Now, your original thread must be 1 day of the week, as long as it's before Wednesday. And then your 2 peer posts must be 2 separate days. So I don't want you doing everything Wednesday. I don't want 3 posts that day. So I want you to be able to do your original post, and then on the next day maybe do a peer post, and then on the next day do another peer post. I'm going to be looking at that. They must be 3 separate days. It's very important. Your original post has to be 100 words or more, and then your 2 peer posts to your peers must be 50 words or more in length. When you are typing out, it tells you a little word count on the bottom, so there's no excuse why they shouldn't be what I'm asking for. You'll see how many words you are creating. Okay, to receive any credit whatsoever in the discussion boards, as this states right here, you must post your original thread by the Wednesday, the 10th, to receive any credit or any portion of credit on these discussions. And then there's also a personality quiz that I'm asking you to take. So I'm going to go back now, and we can go into our discussions. So here we are. Here are your discussions. The first one is creating community. And creating community is basically building up the community, building up the trust within one another, getting to know your classmates a little bit. So it's very important that you are truthful and that you make the most of all of your discussion boards, right, to help make this course a community. So what I want you to do is answer these 3 questions. List 4 to 6 adjectives that describe you. Then tell us about hobbies or areas of interest. And then what excites you about taking this course? What is one thing you're hoping to learn from this course? So once you answer all 3 of those, you want to go ahead and include a picture of yourself, and you can, right here, gives you instructions on how to embed an image. Okay, so you want to go ahead and answer those questions. You want to make sure they're at least 100 words or more. Your original thread answering these questions is due by Wednesday the 10th, and then you're going to reply to at least two classmates. Okay, and those must be 50 words or more. And down here, we always have rubrics to all the assignments. This is the rubric for your discussion board. You want to make sure you're in this area of competency, not unacceptable if you want full credit for your discussions. Okay, let's go back. So the next discussion board is observing children. Now, to complete this one, you want to go down to videos. You see these videos, the video button, chapter 1 videos, 2 to 5-year-olds of observation module for early childhood. You want to click this video and watch this video for the first 7 minutes before you can answer the questions in your second discussion board titled Observing Children. Okay, so again, first 7 minutes, you're going to write down every single thing you hear and say during that first 7 minutes. Just jot them down real quick, everything you hear and see. Then you're going to answer these 3 questions. Do you think you captured everything on the first try? Why or why not? Now, imagine being in a classroom and trying to observe several children all at once, all doing different activities in different centers, all while your name is being called from the restroom, a parent's dropping off a child, and someone just spilled a whole bottle of paint. You're going to describe your experience watching the video and taking observations. What did you learn from this process? Okay, what skills did you show that you had, and what do you need to build on? What was challenging for you? And then lastly, what do you think are the most important ideas to capture during observation? Why is it important to observe children? Now, if you have some experience in this, you can share your experience. If not, your readings and your videos that you're watching is going to help you answer that question. Same thing as every single week. Every single week is the same. Your answer to these questions will be due that Wednesday, which is February 10th. 100 words or more, and then your 2 peer posts are due by Friday the 12th, 50 words or more, and again, here is your rubric. Okay, so going back to the module. So let's see, you've read your instructions, you have read your chapter 1, you've looked at your videos, you've completed the quiz that's due by Friday, you've completed both of your discussion boards, the original threads by Wednesday, and the other two peer posts by Friday. Then you're going to go ahead and click on this personality quiz, and you're going to let me know, did you agree with that personality quiz, or was it really off? I've never seen it off on anybody. Let's see what happens with you. So please share what you find out about that. And then we're going to go into the observations a little bit more. I am going to hold off on that because we are meeting. Let me go down here. I'll show you. We are meeting via Zoom in module 3, which is Saturday, February 27th at 9 a.m. I am going to go into depth at that meeting. That is a Saturday morning. It starts at 9 o'clock. I'd like you to bring some questions with you after you review the actual assignment. And I'm going to give you extra credit points for that because this is a fully online class, but I truly believe that we need to meet and discuss at least the 3 major assignments, which are those observations. If you've never done observations before, we're really going to have to discuss it. And I want to give you some hints and some actual observations, give you some samples to look at so you feel comfortable in what you're doing. And if you don't work right now at a center or you're not in a daycare situation, then I provide videos for you to watch. Since we're during COVID, you're not going to be able to go out and actually just observe in any of the schools that we normally do. So kind of keep that in mind. We're going to start that off. And that is about it for chapter 1 or module 1, week 1 and chapter 1. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me. If not, have a fabulous week and I'll be talking to you soon. Take care.